Welcome to the GAMERamble first look video for Aeterna Noctis. My name is Darkcloud and I'm joined by
Numby or Mrs. Cloud.
This game is developed and published by Aeterna Game Studios and it's a challenging 2D hand-drawn action platformer.
Okay.
Promises thrilling combat to keep you on the edge of your seat and heart-stopping platform sections to put your skills to the test. So we have Start, Options and Quit. Let's take a look at the options first. We've got game, graphics, sound, and controls. In game, we can adjust the language, subtitles, vibration, show damage, and smooth controls. Then in graphics, we can set the definition, brightness, VSync, motion blur, anti-aliasing, resolution, as well as the FPS limit and full screen. It's quite a high FPS limit they've set there, but let's go with it. And in sound, we can adjust the master volume, ambient volume, effects, dialogues, music, and interface. And then finally in controls, we've got actions for jumping, attacking, dashing, aiming, teleporting, and so on. Playing this with a Xbox Series X controller. Yeah, so let's start with Aeterna Noctis.
Just from the title screen, it looks like it's going to be a pretty game.
So right here we can select the difficulty. It's got Aeterna, which is the normal mode, and Noctis, which is the hard mode. So in Aeterna, an experience focused on action and exploration. You'll only be able to unlock the main story achievements. And in Noctis, a more challenging experience based on platforming, puzzles, and demanding action. This is the one where you can get all of the achievements in the game, both the history ones and the most challenging ones. I think we're going to start out with Aeterna mode. It says you can switch at any time, so
okay,
it's good at least.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Time is the canvas, and my hand is the brush. In the beginning, only chaos existed, flooding all existence with his presence. In his magnificence, he created space-time and populated the vast void with infinite universes. Upon contemplating his creation, he named it Aeterna. Innumerable beings were conceived, and proud of his work, he liberated them, blessing them with free will. The passage of time corrupted his utopia. The beings he had created were hungry for power and began to destroy their own existence. As a result, two main factions were formed, light and darkness, and they went to war against each other, eager to win power over Aeterna, although it belonged to neither. Outraged, Chaos cursed the leaders with immortality, obliging them to fight for eternity in the hope of maintaining the equilibrium that both were anxious to destroy. Cursed, the Queen of Light and the King of Darkness would fight to the death for the throne of Aeterna and to restore equilibrium. The defeated monarch would come back to life, condemned to fight once more for victory and recover the power lost in battle. Chaos was pleased with himself, since he had achieved the alternate reign of light and darkness, thereby establishing a perfect equilibrium until the end of time, until eternity no longer existed. Until the end of all existence. Life after life. Life after life. The endless cycle of night and day.
Interesting. So where do we fit into all of this?
Yeah, good question. Like this is gonna be quite story heavy as well.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Now I know how to pronounce Aeterna. I wasn't expecting a anime style intro. Found Shrine of Kings.
Quite the entrance. Finish what you started. This game features a non-linear map, so players can forge their own path through the different zones. Okay.
Very atmospheric start to the game.
Yeah.
It's like I've got a sword attack and I can jump, but that seems to be about it.
Gloomy with all the rain and storm.
Isadu etukume, Gadian. Usamiedo osi, oero au isatau.
Basically taking turns. Yes, sir.
Tutorial mode.
Yeah, I think I might need it.
Where are we now?
Don't know, but it looks pretty cool. Medium jump, long jump.
Nomota.
Slime. Yep. Yeah.
This character isn't the most patient of.
Well, if he's been doing this for untold times. Okay. The slimes, they don't stand a chance. No leaps of faith in this game.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was an attempted leap of faith, it looks like. Okay.
Ah, can't touch whatever that is. Can't say I learned anything new from the tutorial, but
That's good to know.
because I am now prepared. Let's hope so. Okay, off we go into the gloomy darkness.
Eastern Path, Tier Road. Some weird thing in the background.
Yeah, it's like your presence is following you.
Soifoni sisoturikame elanesta usame kudakata. Urodorokoma ine. Siro kanoru isotautomoa one.
Quickly recover health by the potion by just pressing up on the D-pad. Like it, mucking about with menus and things. Bit tough pad. Yeah, and a spider. I'm not sure what exactly I'm picking up. It looks like coins or something. Assuming these are checkpoints.
Yeah, looks like it. All things walking around the background.
Yeah, there's so much foreground and background details that you might not spot them if
Yeah,
you're not paying attention.
bit distracted.
Yeah, I really like this hand-drawn art style of the game. Bounce on the spider. There we go. Now, where is it safe to jump over here?
Yeah, good questions. Are those thorns and stuff just foreground objects? Or...
Let's see if I jump on there.
No,
Okay.
fine.
See, now that is freaky. So conditioned to avoid anything that looks sharp in a game.
Yeah, because that's usually spike traps.
Skill point. Okay, maybe I should venture into the menus and see. Continue options. Here we change the difficulty. The area we're in, how to orient yourself, fragments of the Shrine of the Kings, which is your main quest, location of your current position, location of the Lost Soul, Royal Thrones, which is fast travel and skill upgrade points, and characters and objects of interest. So we have a whole map situation going here. So this thingy here, which is be my current location. I haven't really unlocked anything else yet, and then the fragments of the shrine will be all the way up here somewhere. So here's our quest. Finish what you started. There's no turning back. The 7 fragments. Cursed land. I must find all the monoliths in the wasteland. I find it 1 out of 8. Need to keep her further ahead. So yeah, collection. I have nothing. Progress. There's a bunch of stuff to find. It looks like skills, fragments, weapons, gem slots.
So you can really customize your...
Yeah, looks like it. And here is even more gems and things. So the skill tree.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so there is definitely a lot to this game.
Yeah. Apart from a cool story and
it's really
graphics.
Looks like something you can sink your teeth into and
get lost in.
What is this? It's a heart fragment. Does that increase my health? Okay, I need to collect 3 to get a health point. Nice. Encourages even more exploration. Sure, the rest are not going to be hidden in such convenient, easy to spot locations. Oh, that bat got me. And I wonder, is the story just going to be the Dark Queen or the Dark King's quest, or will be able to play as the Queen of Light as well?
Balance between the two. From the start, it sounded all yin yang, light dark, you know.
Yeah,
everything keeping each other in balance.
We meet again. Let's travel points as well. That's nice, you can reset your skills.
Yeah.
Let's give it a whirl. From my throne, access my menu. Here. None of these yet. Start improving all your magic, blood, and darkness skills. Melee damage increases by 10%, critical damage on all weapons by 10%, or critical strike chance increases the critical strike chance by 5%.
Okay.
So, choices. What is the rest? Pull down on the dash, critical strike. Each dash.
So what do you use more? Strikes or dashes?
I think I'm going to start down this path.
Okay.
That one for now. I have none left. But I can also remove it.
Okay, that's
Try
cool.
something else. So, no, that's neat.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah. So, there's the bouncer in town. Okay, what's down here? There's a bat, there's a spider. Yeah, this path branches in all directions, so if I went down there I would have probably found something else. And I have a lot of fun fully exploring
This world.
this world, yeah.
And switching to the Noctis version.
Yeah, as soon as I get the hang of it. I think my choice might be influenced by the first boss. Yeah, feel honored. Temple of the King's Library.
Libraries.
Like there's a lighting effect.
Yeah, very cool.
Who
Okay.
do we have here?
Yes,
So he's literally writing my story. Chronicler.
Oh, yeah, Anitio Shamieto no Nakikate.
Etakune miadata, satau nagano toste. Nesami sorosteka.
Oh, Ishatau Nedo Ishakara, Inuyaki eti onari, Nishami dera Nakoto, Idota Aru Denku Kiru, Tendoro Gateka Ishai Adoni Okotairu Etanori, Inaru Atishami Onorada, Shalomi o Itakaseta. Nine doro atare kasharakate ultimo shuni etira o marisata.
Satau kata inorukora.
Interesting way to approach this whole Metroidvania aspect of games where you basically start out with nothing and have to regain all your powers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very familiar trope, but it's a staple of the genre. It's always interesting to see how games come up with the explanation for why it's happening.
Isatau nome karasine, Gadian. Dainaru.
I wish I had his confidence. Okay, this door. Here we go.
Onikayo teodane, etanaga darume toste.
Implying that he has different powers that doesn't require climbing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
lethal. I forgot.
Guess it's something to look forward to then.
Yeah, these white spots keep fooling me because they look so soft and bouncy,
Fluffy and
but
solid. Almost.
they are not.
There, the floor is lava.
Okay, so that one is also.
Should have made them red.
So they can make these glowing things purple.
Yeah, like the thing that you can't step on red, then you know, oh dear, red is danger.
You have to learn the hard way.
By dying. Well, not dying, but hurting yourself.
Yeah. Well, these things are instant kills. Abstract these areas. See all kinds of words and things floating past.
Guess there's simulation chamber, or whatever you call it.
Their version of the Matrix. Could be. Let's go. At least the checkpoints are spaced out fairly. Might be different in Noctis mode, I don't know. Faster.
Did you get all of that?
Yes. It's basically a type of dash with the right trigger. That one.
Okay.
There you go. Press the right button first time. That's in the library.
Koregua imaiboto. Serakari no isane. Isatau yabito karose. Noto karite. Usameku imaiboto ni karewa irote nesato. Eteseni no bito karose usameda. Ukoreni. Sasite kata. Nadaki usataro. Gadian. Isatau karemador. Otare odana. Auna imai atare.
Nope. Right for the rainier stuff. Let's go. That will be useful if you blunder into an area where you're not
Supposed to be.
Not quite ready to tackle yet.
I guess.
Okay, so X shows all the available ones. Famished Town, Shadowlands. This is where he said I should go. Go too much further, but yeah, I really like what I'm seeing thus far. Really looks like something that Metroidvania fans is really going to enjoy.
Yeah.
And then players that want that additional challenge on top of the Metroidvania experience to challenge their platforming skills as well. It's gonna like the Noctis mode. This game was actually released in December of last year, but then they followed it up with the new Aeterna mode, so I think initial players might have found it too challenging for their liking if they were expecting just a pure Metroidvania experience where your platforming skills is not that, tested that harshly. Yeah, this looks like it's leading up to something.
They just made it more accessible.
Yeah, it's nice that they gave people the option. What is happening here? Some massive door just opened.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're on the eastern path, Reed of Souls. Yeah, so this is Aeterna Noctis, and it's out now on Steam. If you like Metroidvania titles or platforming games that really should have dashed there, really test your skills, you might really enjoy this one.
Yes.
It's definitely a good looking game, and it looks like it's got plenty of depth, judging by all those menus and sub-screens, as well as the fact that you've got your main mission and some sub-quests and things.
I think the story is going to be cool. I like the art style, the graphics. Feels very polished, and the music's also quite cool.
Yeah, this game has got more than 40 music tracks, so it's might be a long quest, but you're not gonna be getting tired of the music, I think. Yeah, so thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy our videos.
Until next time.
Bye.